everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel, and do I have a story for you? First things first, I always chapter my videos. So if you don't want to hear this story, go ahead and scroll right there on the bottom. Really appreciate it. You want to support the channel, lots of stuff to do in the description. I'll leave it at that. Appreciate all of you for being here. So before I jump into the music, we're going to check out, someone told me to check out today Precious. They did a live version of it, and you guys know, if you've been following since New Year's, I am obsessed with this Big Push song. Really stoked to listen to it in a new way. Apparently it's just Ren and Romain from like a live Twitch stream, so I'm going to check that out. But before I do, for fans of the channel who've been here for a while, you know that kind of a whole bunch of things happened at once. One of, like, I lost my job, that kind of sucked, but then one of the other things that happened was the leak in my bedroom. And I showed video the last time it happened, and I was like, yeah, this is just like my life. This happens all the time. And then this last time, they put all these holes in the ceiling to try to find where the leak was. And then they were like, we couldn't find the leak. We're just going to patch everything up and you'll be fine. That's what they said to me. And I said, that doesn't make any sense, because leaks just don't disappear. Like, especially in the innards of an apartment, right? Yeah. You all probably know where this is going, right? Hear those drops? Yeah, I forget how sloppy my room is. All of that's new. That little drop down piece next to the light, that's new. That whole line right there is 3 holes on the bottom, and how it's landing on my sofa too, and all my clothes there. It was landing on my bed. And the only reason I discovered it when I did was because I got up to use the bathroom and heard it when I walked in. Normally I don't turn on my light when I go into the bedroom because I know where the bathroom is and I turn the light on in the bathroom, but I could hear it just like you guys just heard it just then. So yeah, that's how that's going. They're coming today to do it. But all they're going to do is cut open holes again and say we can't find the leak, and then patch it back up. This is just what they do. They never come and actually fix the stuff. They've ruined sheets. They've ruined comforters. They've ruined that carpet's going to have to be thrown out when I move out of here. And it was an expensive carpet too, or rug, I guess, because it's an area rug. They've ruined one of my curtains, because I have blackout curtains because of my schedule was so crazy. I used to have to sleep during the day. So I have like pretty expensive blackout curtains on those windows. Last time they were here, they just, when they were painting the top, they didn't cover everything. So that one curtain is just completely, like, there's no way I'm getting the stuff out of that. So yeah, it's kind of rubbish. It kind of frustrates me. But this is, as they would say, city living. Don't know what else to do about it other than just kind of accept it at this point. But I thought you guys would appreciate, yes, it is still happening. You were all with me, though, to be fair. People who were here back when I originally brought it up, because it actually happened a year to the date of when I took the video with all the holes the last time, because that was not a year, sorry, 2 months to the day, because that was November 8th, and now this was January 8th when it happened. So we all predicted it in that video when I showed this a while ago. Like, people in the comments were like, oh man, that's not going to go away. And I'm like, I know. And they just won't fix it. It's extremely frustrating. So anyway, what we're going to do, yep, there it is. Just needed to show it real quick before I get to my other position here. This is what we're doing. Ren and Romain Axisa? I don't know how to say his last name. Just everybody calls him Romain, so that's how I know him. This is apparently a live version, as it says right there, of Precious. The two of them together just kind of jamming out. And I absolutely cannot wait to hear this version of it. Guys, I'm seriously obsessed with this song. And I so appreciate someone in, I think it was yesterday's video or the day before, I can't remember, said that, because I listened to Dignity, which I liked. I liked it a lot. I just said that this one, I don't know what it is, but this one kind of gets me. And someone in the comments was like, yeah, it hits me in the heart too. So at least you guys are feeling what I'm saying. Like, I would never slam these guys. Like, I think they're awesome. I'm just saying you get it. You get it. I'll stop talking. So let's jam on this, guys. I'm excited to listen to this one. This is Ren and Romain from The Big Push doing a live version on Twitch, apparently, of Precious.
Today your face became a silhouette.
Already.
A blurry pattern in my mind. Unwanted amnesia. They say that things get easier, but I miss you all the time. I pay no therapy and cigarettes, but yet I smoke them still. A self-imposed slow death is all I'm craving since you left. But what I really want to say,
I love how he's doing and he does that in the actual song too. He does it very towards the end when he says you shouldn't tell lies to yourself. He says self, not singing. He's speaking it, and he just did it right there too. And I love it when he does that because it does convey that he's really thinking of the emotion. And for those of you who don't know, he apparently wrote this for his grandmother when she died. And then a lot of people were saying that they think that he like kind of purposely took some liberty to change it a little bit so that it would have also, it could play both ways, like for a romantic loss or a loved one loss. But I just think it's so good. And I love it when, I think the reason probably a lot of people prefer this version, or a lot of people always say listen to his lives, because we all know like Ren is a different beast when he performs live. Like I would never say his videos are bad. You know I love them. You know how many I've watched. You know how I show other people. Like, guys, I love his videos. Don't get me. I started on his videos. I started on High Ren and Money Game. Like, I am obsessed with his videos. But when he performs live, like, I will be front row freaking center if I can afford it when he finally goes on tour. Like, I cannot wait to see this man perform live, because it's like this. Even that little subtle change of speaking instead of singing makes a huge difference, and it makes you feel like you're there and you're part of it with him. I just love it so much. I'm sorry, I'll stop babbling. That's what you're here for, I hope.
it's precious, love don't go away. I need you more than I have the heart to say. Give a penny to the celebrant. Eyes are covered by the veil.
Nice.
Wooden box goes down, and all you have lies in the ground. And who said that love prevailed? Precious love don't go away. I need you more than I have the heart to say. I don't know how or why, but I might die a broken man without you. Precious love don't go away. Don't go away.
Doesn't it sound like a true jam session? Look, listen to him go.
Today your face became a silhouette. I told myself that I don't mind, but words like that don't help, 'cause you can't tell lies to yourself.
Wow.
'cause I miss you all the time.
Wow, man. Could you imagine being there for their jam session, man? That must be next level when they do that kind of stuff. I can't imagine. Oh, did they do Dignity too? I just listened to that. Should we do Dignity while we're here? Hold on, let me see something. Oh, it's in full screen, so I can't tell. This is okay. So let's see. Dignity has even more views. It's got like almost 10,000 more views. So I think we should watch it. What do you think? We're going to watch it? Okay.
So we wrote a song and it's called Dignity, and it goes like this.
You convinced me.
Nobody to leave. Yes, I know now. Yes, I know. My whole body to please. Yes, I know now.
These jam sessions are the most Beatles things I've ever heard. Like, tell me this part where he just did that intro and then Romain comes in is just simply singing perfectly, tonally. It's awesome. Tell me that doesn't sound like it's straight out of that Peter Jackson Beatles documentary. It does, guys. Listen, I'm not saying they're trying to be like the Beatles at all. And I'm not saying it's because the Beatles and the Big Push are from the UK. I'm not. But I'm saying you can hear the similarities? What word was I trying to say? You can hear the similarities with the way, with the way that they're doing things. And I just think it's really dope. I think it's what I'm trying to express is how much it shows how in tune they are and how like the talent just goes together. And it seems like they're even closer than the Beatles were, because the Beatles pretty much ended up like battling each other creatively and in other ways. But these guys seem to like really just jam and get along together.
Yes, I know. Show me how to breathe, 'cause I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know.
Pieces, off me. Scattered everywhere I go. I've come to realize that I need to hold on tight to my dignity, 'cause I lost all of my self-esteem a long, long time ago.
I'm not ready to leave, but I might grow out. I might grow. A kingdom with no keys. The king has no crown. The king has no. In my head, these symphonies getting too loud. Getting too loud. Getting too.
Wow. Yo, Romain has a very folk singer voice, doesn't he? The way he just did all of that was very folk singer. Honestly, it made me think of Peter Yarrow. I don't know if you guys know who that is, and it's probably because he's top of mind, because he died just a couple days ago. Peter Yarrow is from Peter, Paul, and Mary, and literally made his career singing folk music. And I kind of grew up on that because my dad and my stepmother were absolutely obsessed with that kind of music, and also listening to like public TV. And you know, you get more Peter, Paul, and Mary on public TV than you get on like MTV. So we listened to a lot of that kind of stuff. Like I think the first folk song I ever heard in that style was I think, was it Leaving on a Jet Plane? I think it was. I think it was. Or it was they do a version of It's Raining. It's raining, it's pouring, that one. Where they do different songs inside of the bigger song, and it's really good. Anyway, when he sings just like that, like he was just singing just then, it had that total quality of just, that's what I love about folk singers, is they just sound like they're in it, and they just sound like they're trying to they're trying to sing the emotion and have it, like they're channeling the emotion and have it coming out of them in music. And all musicians would say that they're trying to do that, but the way that folk music is done, because usually it's just a person and a guitar, or that kind of thing, or they leave the guitar out a lot and do a lot of a cappella, and it's just harmonies. You really, really can hear the emotion sometimes better than something that's been overmixed or modulated or whatever. That was really good. I really love Romain. I gotta find, there was another song that you guys told me to listen to during the live stream, and it was Romain, and it was during I think it had something to do with the war in Palestine. You guys have to forgive me. By the end of that stream, I was inebriated. It was New Year's Eve. You can cut me some slack. I mean, I drank a whole bottle of champagne on my own on camera, and also like a bottle and a half of scotch, mini bottle, but still, of like 18-year-old scotch. So I was rocking and rolling, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I gotta find that song too, because Romain is I don't want to say I was surprised at how good he was. I was just like, I was excited. I was excited at how good he was, because it's more to listen to. And I think he's really, really strong. And I really want to hear more of that stuff. I got to find that song so I can put it on the channel, because I thought it was really, really powerful. Anyway, let's get back to this. These guys, their harmonies together are so good. And the way Ren is kind of just like letting Romain go and do it is kind of dope, right? Not that I get diva impressions from Ren. I don't. But we all know, we've seen him busk with all of them. He can like take over a crowd. We've seen him busk with Sam. He can completely take over a crowd. And right here, he's just like, I just like to see it when he kind of says, yeah, man, you sing that part, I got this part. I don't know. I'm geeking out a little bit. You can't take the musical nerd out of me. I don't know what to tell you.
Everywhere I go, and I've come to realize that I need to hold on tight to my dignity, 'cause I lost all of my self-esteem a long, long time ago. Don't somebody wash me clean, wash away me all of me. I've come to know that all I need is holding on to dignity. Wash me clean, wash away me all of me. I've come to know that all I need is holding on to dignity. Won't somebody wash me clean, wash away me all of me. I've come to know it all I need is holding on to dignity. Pieces,
How good was that?
Scatter everywhere I go.
Man.
Yeah.
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 Put me in a somber mood, you know?
Man. They're really good together. They're really, really good together. I'm so excited about more of the stuff I'm going to listen to from them. And as long as it's allowed. I keep getting struck. But I think that hopefully that's just the algorithm. But guys, this is so good. I'm glad I listened to both of them too, because it kind of offered like a different perspective for both of them, obviously, and kind of gives you like a different feel from the actual songs. Precious is up there for me, guys. It really is. I think it's going to stay up there for a while. Someone called it an undiscovered gem in one of the comments, and I'm like, yo, that is, I seriously, it's one of those songs that after you hear it, you're like, how did I not know that this song existed? It's like, have you ever heard Ingrid Michaelson do Can't Help Falling in Love? She remade the Elvis song Can't Help Falling in Love. Someone mentioned it to me the other day, and it made me mentioned the Elvis song. And I think someone does a cover of it, maybe the Big Push does, or maybe Romain does. I can't remember. And my initial thought was, oh no, like I don't know if I can listen to that, because I love the Ingrid Michaelson version so much. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, how did I not know that this version of this song existed? I even put it in my best friend's engagement video when I edited for them, and they loved it so much they had it playing at their wedding when she came down the aisle. So like it has a sentimental spot in my heart. Anyway, that's how I feel about Precious. Like I was like, how I will never not know that song. It's like a song that now that I've heard, I will listen to all the time. I really, it meant that much to me, just in the sense of tonal quality, what it was about, how he delivered it. I loved all of it. I love all of it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed my little tale of the leak in my ceiling at the beginning there. Can't do much about that for a while, but the guys are here all day, and I'm sure what'll happen is they'll come and take a look today. They'll tell me they'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow they'll tell me that they couldn't find something, so they have to push it to next week, and I'll be another like week before they even tell me that they can't find the leak, because that's just the way this works. But for me to deal with, not you. I hope your week is going fantastic. I truly mean that. I hope your 2025 is off to a great start. We're in it together. And even when you get those low times, right? I truly believe that you have to experience the low times so that you can actually understand and appreciate the good times. And I have spent my whole life living by that philosophy. And I am due for some good times. So let's all keep going in that direction. Remember, don't wait for life to be easy to be happy.